infrared sauna and get rid of this. But I told you I was going to sit out the GA06 election. Why? To prove a point. To prove a point. We can sway elections now. We can pick who's going to win. If we had thrown our support behind any candidate in the GOP, there would have been a clean winner. But they're not playing the game at our level. They aren't playing the game at the level that we need people to play at. And that's fine. No, the GA rep didn't win. That's the whole point. We're not going to go to the gutter with them. This is the future. Here's the future. We're not going to go to the gutter with the GOP. The GOP's got to rise to our level. They got to come to us. We're not going to the gutter with these people. This slate of candidates. I'm not going to back anybody at GA06. Nobody. I didn't back anybody. There's a reason for that. Because I'm not going to back people just because they call themselves Republicans. We're taking over the GOP. Cyra, are we going to take over the GOP? Do you want to take over? Do you want to get rid of these globalist people? If you want to get rid of these globalist people, here, I want to show you. Should we get rid of these GOP globalists who don't care about the children of the future of America? What do you think about that? Yeah, it's time to... She's thinking. It's time to get rid of these people. Time to get rid of them. So yeah, we're not going to back anybody who isn't about the movement. 2018 is going to be different, though. 2018 is going to be different. Why? Because we are now just warming up. We're just warming up. Here's what I mean. You're so unhinged. Your backing means crap. You're blocked for being a fool. So here's what I'm thinking. Oh, what do you want? What do you have something to say? You want to talk to the people? We co-sleep, by the way. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the GOP, the GOP Globalist Party? How do you feel? How do you feel? Sean is eating a Snicker bar. Cyra is awake. Why is Cyra awake at 11:30 or midnight or whatever time it is? Because she's a G, dude. She just doesn't care, man. Cyra is my G. We just roll together like we're hanging out with friends. She just hangs out, man, and then we co-sleep. She's got the Dakotan. So that right there is the next generation gorilla mindset. Next generation of she is me. I'll never have. I hit the baby lottery. I will never have I'm afraid to have a second child because we hit the baby lottery here with this one. This one is. It's like karma. My daughter is going to be like me, and my son is going to be like Shauna. I'm calling it. Cyra is going to be her father's daughter, and my son, whatever his name, is going to be his mother's son. That's just the way it is, man. That's how karma. No, Cyra's a girl. A lot of people. It's hard to tell because she's a baby, but she's just down. That's what people. She's just down. No, we're not going to stop at one. What do you think? We're not going to. We'll get you something. The point is, though, the next in 2018, it is going to matter who on social media is promoting you more than anything. So my advice to people who want to be relevant in the GOP is that you had better pay your dues right now. There are a lot of Johnny-come-latelys trying to get my support. Right? No, not going to happen. There she is, pterodactyl noises. That's a pterodactyl mindset. Do it. Show them your pterodactyl mindset noise. Go. They want to hear you. Go. There you go. Do a pterodactyl mindset. Pterodactyl mindset. That's a pterodactyl mindset. We got to make pterodactyl noises. Yes. So yeah, a lot of Johnny-come-latelys, people who want to get our support, you got to put in work now. The 2018 midterm elections are coming up, and I'm paying attention about who's putting in work now. right? I don't care. You know, people, you can't buy our endorsement. You can't buy our endorsement. Who is putting in work? If you're running for 2018 Congress, I better see your ass on Twitter. Sorry, Cyra, but if you're running for Congress in 2018 or any kind of elective office, I better see your butt, your ASS, on Twitter every day, linking to 3 articles a day. If I don't see you on social media, pushing out videos, pushing out links, sharing links to articles, if I don't see you on social media, if I don't see you posting to our hashtags, if I don't see you on YouTube, you are not going to get our support. You better put work in. This whole GOP elite, this whole... What's up, Pterodactyl? She's agreeing. Cyra's saying... See, she's saying I'm putting my work in. Tell them. You just can't show up. You just can't show up. Expect our support. Can people just show up like nothing and ask us to use our talent, skills, platforms? Not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Hi, baby. Are you hungry?
The pterodactyl mindset is not going to stand for it. Yeah, I know she wants to eat. She wants a little snack before bed. So that's the thing. If anybody wants to run for office, it's a new world now. Anybody wants to run for office, GOP, you better be putting in your work. You better be sharing your articles. You better be linking to stuff. You better be doing content on YouTube. You better be doing Periscopes. You better be tweeting, Facebooking, blogging, you name it. You better be at the events now. You better be putting in your work now, because people tried to come to me, getting favors from me, expecting me to promote them. Yeah, right. I don't know what kind of pathetic bootlickers the GOP has dealt with before, thinking you can just come to me and I'm going to just give you support. Right? I don't know what kind of pathetic bootlickers. I don't need to give my support to anybody. We're only going to support people who are putting that work in. So if you want to run for office, you want to do anything in 2018, I better see you're happy behind your butt on social media, linking to articles, sharing articles, writing articles. You better be supporting people. Because if all you do is try to come in and ride our coattails and expect us to endorse you, ain't going to happen. There's a reason I didn't endorse anybody in the 06 election. Did you see me endorse anybody in the GO election? Did you see me support anybody? Did I endorse? No, why not? Because I went through their social media. I went through including Bob Gray, who a lot of you loved. Show me Bob Gray's pro-Trump support before Trump won the election. Show me where Bob Gray supported Trump before Trump had won. Go ahead. All these people going, oh yeah, I'm Bob Gray. I'm Team Bob Gray. Well, I went through his social media, and you know what? I didn't see any pro-Trump stuff on Bob Gray's account until after Trump had won. Isn't that interesting? Moreover, a lot of people had sent me his social media where he was actually never Trumper. So Bob Gray was never Trump. Now, I kept my mouth out of this because I didn't want the Democrats to get over 50% and win it. But Bob Gray conned a lot of people. Did Bill Mitchell support Bob Gray? That would be my question. Was Bill Mitchell, who was supporting Bob Gray? You can go through his social media. He was a never Trumper. Bob Gray was never Trump. You can prove it. You can find the social media. Go find Bob Gray, one tweet that he wrote before Trump was elected, where Bob Gray was pro-Trump. Go do it. Go find one tweet from Bob Gray where he had posted anything positive about Trump before the election. Go find it. You know what? I looked. You're not going to find it. So good old Botox Bill put all support behind Bob Gray, who was never Trump. Now you know the truth. Now you know what I've been holding back. Bill Mitchell, Botox Bill, threw his support behind Bob Gray, who was a never Trumper. How much money did Bill take for that? How much did Botox Bill take for that to support Bob Gray? You can find it. Bob Gray totally conned the movement, right? Conned all these people with the help of Bill Mitchell into believing that he was pro-Trump when you can't show me one pro-Trump link.
GA06, it's
Georgia 06 is a special
Georgia
election.
State?
No. Shh. We're on live. Don't reveal what you don't know ever on live.
Everyone's tweeting about it.
I know. I'll tell you.
Like
I'll tell you about it after the video's over. You don't have to know this kind of stuff. So the point is that The point is that Botox Bill threw all his support behind Bob Gray, who was never Trump. Go ask Botox Bill, hey Bill, show me social media from Bob Gray before the election where Bob Gray supported Donald Trump, President Donald J. Trump. Go ahead and show me. I'd love to see it. Show me Bob Gray's social media before the election where he supported Trump. You can't find it because Bob Gray was never Trump. So Bob Gray was never Trump, conned a lot of people. Bill Mitchell supported Bob Gray. They went all in. So Bill Mitchell went all in with Bob Gray and never Trumper. Meanwhile, they're talking about me not being loyal, whatever the hell that means. Whatever that means, not being loyal. That's the reality. The reality is Bill Mitchell conned you all. And I wanted to, unfortunately I had to teach people a lesson. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to have to teach people a lesson, but for the greater good I did. For the greater good, I wanted everyone to watch Bill Mitchell con you in real time. I wanted to show you in real time Bill Mitchell con everybody. Right? I wanted to just so that I could say, look, man. And now the intelligent people know where they fall. So anybody at this point on who wants to follow, Botox Bill and back anybody who's the highest bidder, people can do that. But the intelligent people now know the truth. The intelligent people now know the truth. The truth is that you can't con Mike Cernovich. Why? Because I don't trust people. I don't trust people. Barely trust Shauna. She lives with me. I'm a naturally distrustful person. Why? Because you'll make fewer mistakes in life.
That's not true, you trust me.
Okay, that's not true. I trust Shauna fully. But, it took a while. The point is that you are being conned by a lot of people looking to make money. Mike, can I trust you? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Think for yourself. So you need to be able to wonder if I'm going to need work.
Is Deborah Messy mentally ill?
Yes, she is, but you can get me sued for defamation. You got to be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, of course she is. Shauna is so, nice, She's like, is Deborah? Yeah, she is, but, we got to, we can't just be saying everything, we can't be hot micing. There, I am live. I'm not trying to get sued by Deborah Messing.
I'm catching up on my Twitter.
I know. We'll talk about it,
Bye, Allie.
We'll talk about it after. We're a hot mic. We're in a hot mic right now. You can't just be, Yeah, Shauna has good questions, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, she can't treat it like a hot mic, because we get in trouble for that. The point is, who's putting in work? The 2018 elections are coming up, so we're not going to get conned. If you're not putting work in, and I can't see your social media, and I don't see you putting work in, then neither I nor the movement are going to support you. It's just not going to happen. And that's simple as that, really. Really as simple as that. The people I saw running, they didn't put enough work in. So if you want to support us, you better be putting your work in just like the rest of us did. We put that work in. Boots on the ground. Metaphorical. All right, we'll take a few questions and I'm going to go. That way Shauna and I can gossip about people. Shauna's catching up on her news, so she can ask me about all the people, and I can tell her this kind of stuff. Mike, what's the closest thing you have to a catchphrase? I don't know. Shauna, what's the closest thing I have to a catchphrase?
And we're back.
And
Mike Cernovich,
we're back.
DangerBird.com, Gorilla Mindset.
And we're back.
What do we want to talk about tonight?
And we're back.
Ah.
Shauna hates that, man. Well, she likes it the first time, but one day I did 6 periscopes and I was in the car while she was driving. She's like, come on, bro. This is the 6th periscope. This is your 6th periscope of the day. Come on, man. What are you going to do? Thoughts on Alex Jones? I'm pro Alex. Julius is doing great, hanging out with the bro. He's hanging out with his brother. What's the current situation with Bannon? Bannon's more or less out. Bannon is more or less out. And that's just whatever, But he's still in the room. What are you going to do? Ron Paul and Freedom Caucus, they're doing good work. Nootropics, I have a nootropic coming out in a month. Who does the grocery shopping? Probably I do, really. Costco runs?
Yeah, that's not grocery shopping.
What's grocery shopping?
You
then?
come back with 5 bags of beef jerky. That's not grocery shopping.
All right. Well, I buy the wine and the beef jerky at Costco. I buy the important stuff: wine, beef jerky, at Costco. So
I said, hey, baby, can you buy me beef jerky? He comes back with porky jerky, chicken jerky, 2 types of beef jerky, and turkey jerky. I'm like, you could have just called me. I just wanted literally beef jerky to Costco beef jerky.
That's the biggest problem in Shauna's life.
Yes, that's a waste of money.
Is I buy too much jerky. That's Shauna. Even Cyra's like, come on, Shauna, that's a little basic.
You know beef jerky is pricey.
Even Shauna, even Shauna or Cyra's being like, that's a little basic.
And beef jerky is supposed to be on special occasions, you know?
I know. I've been. Oh, Cyra, you hungry?
I'm telling you, we're catching pneumonia here.
It's not that she likes the cold weather. Oh, she's trying to eat. Cyra's eating. Hold on. Oh, Cyra's here. Cyrus.
Turn down the AC.
All right, so it's not the AC. The AC is nice. Cyra likes the cold.
Right on us.
All right, I'll talk to you all soon.